Welcome back to MBE. Today I would like Bob and I to go over how the development evolves and what pushes it, what drives it. So like I know we talk about the big nines a lot, but a lot of development is always continually going into the big nine and pretty much every other product that we do here. For instance, this is a 700 cubic inch, 11,600 deck, big block Chevy 40 bore space, so a big engine. And then we have guys that are running 800 cubic inches with these engines. But so, for instance, the Big 9 alone we offer, as of right now, we offer 3 different intake ports. We offer 3 different chambers, and 2 different exhaust ports. And that's because a customer will come to us and go, okay, oh, well, this is for off-road racing, this is for drag racing, this is for drag racing large cubic inch, or the RPM is this. So, well, all those are different cylinder head combinations. We're not just going to sell you what we have. We're going to sell you what you need, and then from there, you know, we go and develop and we do all of that. And then and as far as, but I want Bob to explain, you know, how it is driven and what happens. And Bob will get into spark plug placement, ports, guide bore spacing, and things like that.
So the way we arrived at the Big 9 was, of course, through the Big Chief style head. But you know, before this came about, as far as the need for the Big Chief style head, you know, there was the 632 engine, which was evolving over time in drag racing and other applications. A lot of those 632s required a conventional cylinder head. So on our 18-degree max pull, you know, we developed the conventional head, and we determined that moving the valves, rotating them on the center line of the bore, and also moving the spark plug as well for chamber volumes and for spark, because we would like to be able to put as much timing into the cylinder head as the engine builder needs, because timing is horsepower. No longer is compression ratio as important as timing, but you need combustion efficiency, and the plug location is very specific to get the optimum amount of power out of it. When we started working on the Big Chief style head, and the Big 9 was instrumental in that, and here on the Big 9 we did the same thing with the placement, rotating the valves on center. And the reason to rotate them is to get the biggest intake valve we could get into the chamber size, the bore size, and also to have the proper place for high lift valve lift. And as Matt talked about in the port sizes, we have a small cross section for endurance applications. We have our sportsman intake port. This 700 plus cubic inch engine has even larger cross section intake port, even though the valve sizes remain the same, but we're tuning the airspeed, we're tuning the ram charging. As he talked about exhaust ports, you might have a sportsman intake port, but you want a large exhaust port, accommodates the nitrous. When we talk about nitrous, as this engine has, we also talk about how important it is to have the spark plug in the proper location. As we rotate the valves around, we move the spark plug around, and then we also tip the plug to get it in the right position so we get maximum combustion, but not too much heating, where you can keep as much timing in the engine as possible.
So we're typically, you'll have like an 11-degree Big Chief will take 31, 32 degrees timing. Well, because of the development that we've done, the Big 9 takes 35 to 36 degrees timing. So you can start the energy sooner, and until it'll take more timing, which will help it accelerate, it's faster down track, and like Bob said, you can make more timing, you can make more power with timing than you can with compression.
We have customers that have given us feedback, some of the race engine builders that we work with, that it gives us the information so we know the proper placement. And we've heard things as much from 25 horsepower per degree of timing to 45 horsepower per degree of timing. And a little bit more on the valve placement stuff, you can see on this head here how it comes about, where we modify the placement, and we're constantly working over the bore center line and the bore size to get the valve placement in the best position, rotating those around. And then as you can see here, how far we've moved the plug, and we've tipped the plug up from the standard location on this particular head. And that's to achieve exactly what we're speaking about. So we get the spark plug location towards the center of the cylinder, but also tipped up and back and not too far close to the piston, where we can get maximum timing no matter the application. Then, as we talked about chamber sizes, the different chamber sizes for combustion volume. Combustion volume for bigger cubic inch, combustion volume for nitrous, turbos, and blowers, where they need maximum volume for room for the fuel and room for the timing.
Yeah, and same goes with the NA. You know, it doesn't, if it's normally aspirated with no power adder. But you can see this is a blob casting for our 18-degree head right here. We get them without spark plugs. Okay, the advantage to that is one thing: we're capable of machining it. We're capable of machining it in the proper place, and we're capable of moving it to wherever we want. You're not going to get that from everyone. Okay. Most people are just going to buy a casting, run their porting programs to you, and sell it. So there certainly is value, you know, with taking advantage of the knowledge.
And we want to assure all of our customers that we're constantly working on all of our products. All of our products are evolving, and we use each product to maximize the combinations in that product for our engine builders and our customers to make maximum power, no matter what the application is, whether it's from 500-inch big blocks all the way up to 800 inches. It's not one size fits all. It's custom product for custom race engine builds.
All right. Thanks for joining us here at MBE, and thank you, Bob. Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day.